Did you know American League road favorites priced between minus 120 and 220 are 1581 and 1076? That's 60% versus non-division opponents since 2010. Hello and welcome to Keim's Corner. My name is Jeff Keim. It's Monday, July 27th here at WagerTalk TV. And in this video, I'll be giving you a free breakdown and best bet in tonight's game between the Chicago White Sox and New York Yankees. Again, Monday, July 27th, go to the online store at WagerTalk.com, Oscom Sports. You'll see overall, since I joined the site in February of 2026, I'm 195, 144. That's 58% winners for a net profit of nearly 70 units across all sports. I'm also on a 74-54 long-term run. That's 59% winners. Number one rated handicapper in 2026 in win percentage at WagerTalk.com. I'm also on an incredible 128, 83, 61% Major League Baseball run. And I finished ranked number one in basketball in 2025 and 26. That's NBA and NCAA basketball combined, 114 and 80, 59% winners, 78 units of net profit. I want to talk about two promos before I get to my free best bet winner. One, it's the pitch to kickoff special. You can get it at my homepage at WagerTalk.com, Oscom Sports. Every release through the college football opening weekend, every release I have in every sport, including opening weekend of college football, that includes my 5% best bet for just $2.99. That's regularly $5.98. You're not going to find a better special than that anywhere in the industry, especially someone who's ranked number one in win percentage. The most important one, the one for those of you who want to diversify your portfolio and make it good and maximize return on investment with your investments. It's the 1-year all access pass. It's just $14.59 right now at the online store. It's normally almost $2,000. A phenomenal special that gets you everything in every sport for 1 year. No questions asked, no conditions. You also get a 25% bonus coupon. Check it out at WagerTalk.com, Oscom Sports. Now, let's get back to what you're really here for, and that's the free best bet winner in tonight's game between the Yankees and the White Sox. New York, they arrive in Chicago off an 11-4 loss to the Phillies yesterday, but they remain in second place with a record of 59-46 in the AL East, and they're 3 games behind the Rays. And that's pretty significant because the Yankees have been depleted by injuries. They've been missing 4 of their best players. You got Judge, you got Stan, et cetera, for many, many weeks, although Max Fried is back tonight. We'll get to him in a moment. But the Yankees, only 3 games back, very impressive. They are a dangerous team moving forward. The White Sox stay at home. They're off a 12-3 win over the Astros. Impressive. And the Chicago White Sox are in first place in the AL Central with a 55-49 record out of nowhere. Unbelievable. Their success predicated on home runs, power. They rank 4th in Major League Baseball in home runs. Their success is also predicated on their hitters 6 through 9 in the lineup. Their bottom 4 in the order have a top 10 OPS in the league. That is a secret, quiet, overlooked stat that's important why the Chicago White Sox are generating wins at the rate they are. Now, let's look at tonight's 2 starters. Now, for the New York Yankees, Max Fried back from his injury. He's one of baseball's most dependable starters, as you know. He has excellent command, a heavy ground ball profile, and he has an ability to limit hard contact. The 32-year-old allowed 1 hit and 1 walk over 5 scoreless innings against the Pirates last Wednesday in his most recent start. He is 4-3 with a 2.97 ERA and a 0.96 whip across 11 starts this season. And Fried's ERA is supported by the underlying metrics, a 2.50 xERA and a 2.59 FIP. Those are elite metrics, to say the least. He keeps the ball on the ground. His ground ball rate is 50.3%. Impressive. And he also keeps the ball in the park. Look at his minuscule home run per 9 innings, 0.14, and a 1.7% home run to fly ball ratio. Career against the White Sox. What has Fried done? He's 2-0 with a 2.77 ERA with 18 strikeouts in 2 appearances. Look at his counterpart for the Chicago White Sox, Noah Schultz. This southpaw has tremendous upside. There's no question about it. but he allowed 5 runs on 11 hits over 3 2/3 innings in his last start against the Rangers last Tuesday. Interestingly, going into the season, Schultz was a number 10 starting pitcher on Fangraphs' top 100 prospects list before the season. He missed June with tendonitis. Now, this tendonitis issue in his shoulder, he has had this condition last year as well. It's a prolonging issue. I'm not sure what it is. Keep an eye on that as well. The biggest issue with Schultz that could limit his upside is his control issues. He has a 37.3% ball rate in the minors in 2025. That's not going to get it done. It's slightly worse than his ball rate in 2024, which was 35.6% in the minors. Okay, so it keeps getting worse. Those metrics are similar to his 39.4% ball rate this season in Major League Baseball. Control issues are holding this young hurler back. His control issues are further exemplified by his strikeout to walk percentage, which has gone from 25.4% in 2024 to 9.5% in 2025, and now just 7.9% in the majors. Not good. Let's look at the team's respective bullpens in this matchup. New York Yankees, second in ERA, 3.09. Second in xERA, that's 3.44. Fifth in FIP, that's 3.69. And eighth in WAR, 3.7. Doesn't get much better than that. The Yankees have a much better bullpen than the White Sox. Let's look at the White Sox bullpen. They are due to regress. Why do I say that? They're ranked currently right now 11th in ERA. If you just looked at ERA, 3.90. Not bad, right? 11th in the league. Not bad. But you look at the underlying metrics. 18th in xERA, 3.02. 16th in FIP, that's a 3.89, and 20th in the league in xFIP, and that's a 4.38. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, hit the notification button. It really helps us out, and comment below. I want to know what you like in this game, who you like, who you don't like, and on today's card generally. I'll be checking in later today. Technical angles. You know my favorite part of my videos. I love my technical angles, come from my database. Technical angle number 1. Play on Max Fried in games with totals of 8 or more runs, provided his team is not favored by more than 215. What has he done? His record, 80 and 28 straight up, 74%, with a return on investment of 25%. That is also in the run line. Run line bettors out there, 66 and 42, 61.1%, 26% return on investment. And he has won these games by an average margin of 2.3 runs per game since 2018. Technical trend number 2, play on the New York Yankees as favorites of minus 145 or greater, coming off a game as underdogs in which their pitchers finished with 10 or more strikeouts. Why is that significant? The Yankees, under these circumstances, are 32 and 8 straight up, 80% winners, 25% return on investment, including 27 and 12 against the run line, producing 69.2% winners plus 42% return on investment. And they've won these games by an average margin of 2.9 runs per game. Technical trend number 3. We want to play on non-division road favorites of minus 160 or less in game 1 of a series with totals of 9 runs or less. That would be this game tonight. And what is that record? These teams, 802 and 600, 57.2% winners with a 3% return on investment. Back to bettors taking this trend. They're 429 and 299 since 2018, these non-division road favorites, for 59% winners, 5.4% return on investment. They've won these games by an average margin of 1.1 runs per game over the last 9 years. My final technical trend, another impressive one involving Max Fried. Surprise. Play on Max Fried, coming off a loss versus opponents off a game where they scored 4+ runs. The Yankees, they lost 11-4 to the Phillies last night, so they're coming off a loss, and they're facing a team that's coming off a game where they scored more than 4 runs. The White Sox, they beat the Astros yesterday 12-3. How has Max Fried done against these opponents under these circumstances? 40 and 19 straight up, 68% for a return of 8.4%. Run line, just as good. 36 and 23 against the run line, 61%, 17.5% return for bettors. Back Max Fried tonight. He's won these games by an average margin of 1.8 runs per game since 2021. My free best bet winner tonight, Monday, July 27th, here at Keim's Corner, is on the New York Yankees, minus 143 to minus 150, depending on the market, where you look, you shop for the best line, of course, over the Chicago White Sox tonight, Monday, July 27th. If you haven't done already, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and comment below. I'll be checking in later today. I love hearing from you guys. Thanks again for joining me here at Keim's Corner on Monday, July 27th at WagerTalk TV. I will see you next time.